Friends, hope you are doing well and welcome on in to a Tuesday, December 23rd. So we've got today. Joan, fact check me here.
Yeah.
We've got today and we've got tomorrow. And that's it. Shopping days are over. And then it's time to open the presents on the 25th. So today is going to be my official last day of shopping, I think. I've got one or two little itty bitty. You know what? Do you know what gets me with Christmas shopping?
The stocking stuffers.
Yes, it's the stocking stuffers.
Yes, I know.
And Amy, she and I had this big, long conversation about this yesterday. She says, dude, get me like mascara and chapstick.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Right.
So I didn't realize it was actually just that easy. So anyway, so that's what I'll be doing today.
Put a nice pair of socks in there.
Could also never go wrong with a nail salon gift certificate.
Right.
I could do a nail salon gift certificate. I could do things like that. So, but yeah, the stocking stuffers, they get me every year. I actually felt bad. Then I promise you, I'm going to get down to business. Joan, I received a Christmas gift this morning. Do you know what it was?
What was it?
As a talk show host, Hunter Biden talking to Shawn Ryan on a podcast on an otherwise fairly slow news day.
This is a gift, isn't it?
And I'm like, oh my gosh. And the things that Shawn Ryan says to Hunter Biden, number one, I loved, because what Shawn Ryan did was he allowed Hunter to just talk, which anybody who watches interviews or does interviews will tell you, when you can just let the interviewer just talk, and Hunter Biden is a talker, he says the most outrageous things. So I don't know if Hunter Biden is on some sort of a reputation reclamation project. You know what I mean? Is he trying to fix his reputation? I don't know. But that's what it seems like to me, is that Hunter is now all of a sudden out there talking. And he's got, a book. It's called Beautiful Things. And so...
Sure, he would know what beautiful things are.
Beautiful Things, page 1, my crack pipe.
My hookers. I mean, it's just like beautiful things according to Hunter Biden. Crack pipes, hookers, not his paintings.
And also, not my kid, even though I did knock up that stripper.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? So here's the deal. This is like a 5-hour interview.
Is it really?
It's a 5-hour interview.
Why did Shawn Ryan spend that much time with him?
Probably couldn't get him to stop talking. You know that myth where if you take LSD and then you crack your back, you'll experience the effects for life or whatever. I wonder if the crack version of that has set in for Hunter, because he never seems to put a lid on it.
No, he doesn't. This is, by the way, the headline. This is the top of the fold, top page of the Daily Mail. Hunter Biden blows up Dad Joe's open border presidency with jaw-dropping attack. I don't even know if I'm a Democrat anymore. That's what he said. Now, I don't have that. This is like 5 hours.
Wow.
And can I just tell you, I'm in a conundrum, Joan. And as the mom of the show, I will ask you your opinion at 5:35
Okay.
as to whether or not I should actually warn the other hosts on the program not to run this audio straight off Twitter.
Don't.
Because there is a lot of curse words on this, and I can guarantee you, and I love my friend Chris Hand, I can guarantee you that there are times when he rolls right off the internet, and just like I have, and we've all gotten burned. I've spent copious amount of time editing out Hunter Biden's X-bombs and GD bombs and all that kind of stuff. He's almost as bad as Gavin Newsom.
Just need the dump button, that's all.
Yeah.
No, but here's the problem, Joan.
Yeah.
Inside radio baseball, then I'm going to get to the audio. So the problem with the dump button is you dump something once, and then if somebody curses like a second time right away, you're out of dump.
Oh.
And he talks so fast.
Well,
Okay.
he's a crack addict.
Well, and ironically, again, insider baseball, it's the smallest button in my control room.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, and that's why.
It's like they want me to fail.
And here's the deal. If somebody ever curses, more inside baseball, then I promise we're going to get to it. So if somebody curses, because I ran the audio control for a long time. if somebody curses, you've got to, on the phones, you got to put them on hold first, then dump. Because if you dump, then go to put them on hold, then you've got a cursor on live radio, right?
I see why you don't take calls.
I love taking calls. Can I tell you the most entertaining part of my last several days, Joan and Sam? I've been watching Murphy Show deal with callers. He has had a couple of doozies he had some guy yesterday talking about this age-old stupidity about how all the Jews own all the businesses.
Gosh.
I saw that. Did you see the new brow line that furled across his forehead while he was listening to that?
I saw the smoke coming out of his ears. And I say, I love Matt Murphy. But I don't know what it is, man. It's almost like, I don't know if people are intentionally trying to, like, get under his skin. But it's working. And he, and I believe that Murphy wins the arguments. But it's almost like you do get to a point where, all right, thanks for the call. You know what I mean? Like Murphy Show, he's got the patience of Job with some of the phone calls that he takes and the discussions and the arguments that he has. And I'm not knocking Matt. I mean, he's a brilliant talk show host. That's why I hired him. But it's just his ability to navigate through the morass of somebody's argument about, the Jews own all the media and they control all the media and they control all the banks and all that. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. You know what I mean? I mean, whatever. If that's your deal, if that's what you want to focus your time on, you knock yourself out. But I just, whatever. To me.
There's a councilman in Washington, D.C., who has openly stated that he believes that the Jews control the weather.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what the crazy thing is? The dingbats in Washington, D.C.
They love him.
They love him.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If they did, I want snow.
Right?
That's exactly right. Can we call our local, I don't know what, synagogue and ask them if they can bring some snow?
Bring it.
Use those space lasers.
Use the space lasers and let's have a white Christmas. Oh, my goodness. All right, we got to go. All right, here we go. So Hunter Biden is on with Shawn Ryan. They're saying not only was this a 5-hour broadcast, it's like almost 6. And this is what Hunter Biden had to say. You ready? So this is Hunter calling out Joe Biden's open border.
A vibrant immigration, but we don't want immigrants that are coming here illegally, draining us of resources, and also and being prioritized above people that are actual literal heroes that are coming home, or that are still recovering from 20 years of endless war, or anybody else in our society, right?
So, I mean, he's calling out, Joe's open border. And I find it intriguing that all of a sudden, right, just follow the bouncing ball. All of a sudden, Hunter Biden can no longer grift on his old man. So now that Joe Biden is, I think he'll probably, and I don't wish death upon anyone, but I believe that Biden, the elder Biden, will probably be dead in a year or two. I mean, he's not in good health. He had the cancer, all that kind of stuff. I don't wish it on him, but I'm just telling you, he's an old man. So anybody else find it awfully convenient that Hunter Biden is now calling out his dad now that he can no longer make money on his dad? So now he's going to make money slamming his father. So, and by the way, this is what Shawn Ryan says. My interview with Hunter Biden is out now. And I like Shawn Ryan, right? So I'm not bagging on him in any way, shape, or form. He says, before casting judgment, I encourage everyone to watch the full episode. I've said it before. I'm open to hearing from all sides. Love it. I don't agree with everything that Hunter says, and he doesn't agree with everything that I say either. But that's not the point. These conversations matter. So here's my question about Hunter. Anything going on in traffic? Joan, whoever? Traffic?
There is none.
Okay, good. So people are like, Hunter Biden is dropping all these comments, and I obviously agree with him on the situation regarding illegal immigration. But where was he during his father's administration, right? So we know that Biden, the elder Biden, would look to Jill and Hunter for advice on certain things. And so where was Hunter Biden when we had a wide open border? When Alejandro Mayorkas and Kamala Harris were lying their arses off about what was going on the southern border, where was Hunter Biden? And I realized he was, probably under a rock somewhere, smoking crack and with a bunch of prostitutes, whatever. But I mean, he was in the White House. They were talking and texting. So where was all this, newfound vision and insight when America was literally being invaded? And so it's really easy to come back and say these things after the damage has been done. And you now, Hunter, can come back and sound like, oh, you're so enlightened. But I'm not buying it. Hunter Biden was in a real position of influence within the Biden administration, and he, as far as I can tell, did nothing but maybe sneak some cocaine into the White House.
I was actually going to say, I figured out what he was doing.
Sneaking that cocaine in?
Well, not just that.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Oh, okay.
What? What is that?
It's from a viral clip of a guy it was back when Powerball was reaching like 500 million for the first time.
Oh, and he said that's what he's going to do?
Do with the money.
Hookers and cocaine?
Yeah.
Do you know what? So I said Amy was out of town for a few days, and she said she was coming home a little early. And I said, I better clear the house of the hookers and cocaine. You know what's so weird, though, Joan? She didn't find it funny. And I didn't understand why she didn't find that funny.
Nice.
Stick in the mud, she is. I mean, who doesn't like a good hookers and cocaine joke?
Right.
Exactly.
Everybody loves that.
Especially Hunter. So anyway, I think he's trying to rehab his image, Hunter Biden, which is clearly what he's trying to do. Or maybe he's just bored. I don't know. But all the nasty things he has said about people on the right, I don't see him finding many sympathetic ears on the right. Some people are saying that Hunter is trying to rehab his image so that he can run for president in 2028. Now, Joe, knowing what you know about Washington, D.C. and politics and the Democrats and what you just said about the dude in Washington, D.C. who you said I think it wouldn't be a congressman in Washington, D.C. Who was it that was
a city council member?
City council member. So knowing what we know about the Democrats and how they don't really seem real discriminating in the people that they like to vote for. So do you think that Hunter Biden could actually be a viable candidate? Because if the Democrats are sick and tired of the Chuck Schumer types, then who knows? Hunter Biden may be a real, a real beacon of honesty. But he just said, what he said about illegal immigration, which he called out his dad for. So, heck, maybe he's, in some senses, maybe he has some conservative values. I don't know. There is also this moment, and they're talking about today's society, where he says the main people benefiting in today's society are the top 1%. But what's interesting, if you think about it, and by the way, if you are watching on Super Talk TV, you can see video to all of this. But I want you to listen to what Hunter Biden has to say about people in our society. I'm not entirely certain of the context of this particular soundbite, but he's talking about how the people in our society, some people in our society, the upper crust, if you will, never really have to face any consequences. Oh, the irony.
Who ultimately seems to be benefiting?
Well, I can tell you who's not benefiting.
Not normal people.
Yeah.
Not regular guys, not the guys you served with, not the guys that I went to high school with, not the, nobody that I know. The people that are benefiting are the people that seem to have always some way avoid the consequences.
Wow.
And win. And that's, the 0.1%. And it's not even the 1% anymore. I mean, it's like literally and I'm not saying.
So that is Hunter Biden. And here's a guy charged with multiple crimes regarding guns and taxes. There's videos of him with prostitutes and doing all the drugs and all that kind of stuff on his laptop, which, by the way, he says there was no laptop. I'll get to that. But his dad pardoned him on the way out the door. So anybody else find it ironic that old Hunter is complaining about people that don't have to suffer any consequences for the things that they do when he got away with everything that he got away with when his brain-dead dad pardoned him on the way out the door? So it seems pretty hypocritical, don't you think? And, it's one thing to get a pardon and then just go live a quiet life. But Hunter Biden gets a pardon and then has the audacity to run around and talk about how the people these days in the upper 0.1% aren't facing consequences for whatever they do. Again, not knowing the context, but his statement does sort of stands on its own. Here is a senator's son, a vice president's son, then a president's son, who clearly peddled influence, among many other things, complaining about how some in our society don't have to face consequences for their actions when he literally got a presidential pardon. He is the poster boy for that.
Picking up sacks of cash around the world.
Picking up sacks of cash, millions of dollars. I mean, we could go on and on.
Won't give his daughter his last name.
Yeah. He was also asked if it was a mistake to join the board of Burisma. The headline, I'm trying to find the headline, and maybe you can find it. Somewhere he said, I don't know if I'm a Democrat. That's the headline in the Daily Mail. I don't have that particular soundbite. Again, friends, it is like 5 hours long. So I'm not able to, I can only do so much in the morning. But if that's what he is saying is I don't know if I'm a Democrat anymore. Again, I just do find it really convenient that this is what he has to say after he can no longer utilize his father's influence. We've been picking our own Christmas bumps. This is mine for today. So, Joan, this is my longtime favorite, The Waitresses.
Wait a minute.
Christmas wrapping.
Are you double dipping?
No, I'm not double dipping. I would never double dip.
I think you've played this before.
I think he did a different Waitresses song.
No, this is the only Waitresses song I know, man.
Yeah.
But I've talked about this before. Okay, turn it up. Shut up, Joan. I love this song.
Super Textures. Did he play this before?
No, I didn't play it before. It's come up before and it's been played, but I haven't played it officially during this whole, we're bucking the company's mandated Christmas songs and we're doing our own. I haven't done it here.
Okay.
But I have played it before, and people that have listened to me, 1219 says, I hate this song. Whatever. So, actually, you know what? A fun fact real quick, then we're going to get back to whatever we were doing. In July, when Amy and I were painting our front porch, I was actually playing this song for her in July, and it still rocked. I had it on repeat like 5 times. And then Amy was like, "Can you stop?" It's like, "Okay, fine." Anyway, so there you go. No, and I don't believe that I have played this before in the official capacity of our official Christmas bumps.
You're a known double dipper, so this is like it wouldn't
I'm
be
not
out
a
of
double dipper.
Wouldn't be out of your,
Oh, stop it.
I'm being told I can't trust Dan around the salsa.
Right. I've been to parties with him before.
Okay, you both could just stop now. Kenny, apparently from Los Angeles, K-Rock, wore the song out every Christmas in L.A., got burned out on it. 106.7 K-Rock, the rock of the 80s. All right, very good. Let's see. More information as to why Dan shouldn't be on the radio.
Oh, man.
I've been hearing that since I was 17, 18 years old. You don't have the voice to be on the radio. 35 years later. Okay. Let's see here real quickly. Apparently there has been an Epstein files dump, Joan. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
It was overnight. So people are doing what people do. They cull through it. Hillary Clinton, this is an exclusive from the Daily Mail. You want to hear this? Because Bill Clinton, we talked about this yesterday, right? Bill Clinton is all over the Epstein files. Now, I will be the first to admit that there's nothing in the Epstein files per se that indicates that Bill Clinton did anything untoward with women under the age of 18, girls under the age of 18. There is, a lot of circumstantial evidence, all those flights on the Lolita Express. He had Epstein into the Bill Clinton White House, 17 times, if I'm not mistaken. There's the pictures of Bill Clinton. He is in a swimming pool or a hot tub with women. And there's that one photo where Bill Clinton is pictured smiling from ear to ear with a blonde on his lap. And we don't know who that woman is or was, or if she was over or under 18. But you know who's been really quiet about all of this, Joan? Hillary.
Oh.
Headline from the Daily Mail. Hillary Clinton's ice cold response. Can we just be honest? Isn't everything about Hillary ice cold?
Yeah.
I don't want to think about anything regarding Hillary Clinton, but if there's a phrase that really just rings into my head when I think about Hillary, it is ice cold.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton's ice cold response as Bill is dragged back into the Epstein files and why she's making him face the humiliation alone. Do you know why she is making him face the humiliation? I haven't even read this article. Because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
What kind of and I said this yesterday, but what kind of a married man, let alone a former president, allows himself to be photographed with a blonde sitting on his lap or in a swimming pool with other women? I mean, it's just the dumbest thing. Why would you possibly allow yourself to be photographed in compromising positions? And I do believe, I suppose, Joan, we could have the argument, is it a compromising position? Should a married man allow himself to be photographed with a blonde on his lap? I say no.
Accountability means you don't ever enter that situation in the first place.
Yeah, if I'm me, right? So if I'm someplace and some woman wants to sit on my lap and get a picture taken, I don't know if I'm going to allow that. Now, if it's maybe perhaps a public place, I don't know, whatever, but I sure as all get out know that Amy's reaction would be one of two, and I'm not sure which one it would be.
She might be showing off her latest attachment from the Glock store.
She would either get really mad, or she'd be like, "Can you take him? If you want, just go ahead. Just feel free. I'm tired of him talking all the time.
Just pay the shipping."
As Bill Clinton once again finds himself in an uncomfortable situation with these photographs with pedophile financier Jeffrey Epstein, Hillary's apparent response has been neither panic nor public loyalty, but something colder: detachment. A source has told the Daily Mail. An insider close to the former First Lady says she has watched the latest storm break with indifference, having long ago decided that her scandal-hit husband has to deal with the repercussions on his own. The source familiar with the Clintons told the Daily Mail that Hillary, 78, has no intention of defending 79-year-old Bill or stepping in to soften the blow. She's fine. She's used to this, the source said. At this point, she sees it as a Bill problem, not a Hillary problem. Do you know what I've always thought about Bill and Hillary? One of my favorite things, Joan, and you can back me up on this, and Sam, you can too. We're all three married. One of my favorite things to do with Amy on the weekends is, and every weekend, is we will, I'm always the first one up, and used to be I'd make her coffee, but she doesn't drink coffee anymore. But we'd sit and we'll just chat on the couch, and we'll sit there for, I kid you not, 3 hours talking.
I love that.
Yeah, literally my favorite part of my life is the weekends. I'm there on the weekend sipping, 3 or 4 cups of coffee, talking to Amy on the couch about whatever. And do you just see Bill and Hillary Clinton doing that?
No.
This is the guy that had to bomb the Bosnians after the Lewinsky scandal just to get Hillary to sleep with him again.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that's why Bill bombed the Bosnians, to get Hillary to sleep with him again.
Well, I mean, it was a two-pronged fork.
A
two-pronged fork?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't he trying to get the Lewinsky thing off the?
Yeah, get it off the radar. But apparently there was pressure from Hillary to do it in the first place.
Okay, can I just be honest? Guys, you can back me up on this. I'm reasonably certain the Bill doesn't want Hillary in any way, shape, or form.
Why else would he be on the Lolita Express?
Isn't that why she has the house in New York and he's somewhere else all the time?
He's always somewhere else.
Yeah.
Mentally, too.
Except when she was Secretary of State. When she was Secretary of State, she put all those miles on Air Force, whatever it is, the Secretary of State's plane, whatever.
Yeah.
Because remember that it was part of when she was running for the presidency. They kept trying to talk about how she was such an effective Secretary of State, and she flew all of these different places. And it was my official talk show host opinion that she was, number one, trying to get away from Bill, and number two, Bill was like, please, thank you, Barack Obama, for making her the Secretary of State.
Does he look back at Benghazi as a highlight in his life then?
Probably. Anyway, so yeah, apparently Hillary, I think she's just, why are they still married? That would be my question. There's no more political reason for those two to be married, right? I got it when Bill was the president, and I got it when she was a senator, and I got it when she was Secretary of State, and when she was running for president. I understood there was a certain political benefit to being married to Bill Clinton, but why now?
The foundation, maybe.
Oh. Sam, I considered you really smart until just now.
I mean, there'd have to be some paperwork there on how things get sorted and who's got control of what. But I'm with you on, that's what I look forward to. I am stoked for the holiday weekend and then the pursuant following holiday weekend that just is going to turn into just lounging with the missus and sipping hot cocoa with some Baileys in it.
Okay. Tony says, Dan, wake up. Lusty Billy C is a horn dog. Yes, Hillary is ice cold. Well, isn't that a given? Do I have to actually talk about? We all know. Bill is a horn dog.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Hillary definitely ordered the hits.
Do you remember the Energizer Bunny story, Joan?
Oh, yeah.
Where there was a woman. Sam's Googling it right now, so Sam can fill in the blanks. So there used to be a woman they called, I believe, the Energizer Bunny, and Bill Clinton's Secret Service all knew who this woman was, and she was one of Bill's regular hookups.
Julie Tauber McMahon.
Okay. Known as the Energizer Bunny, and she was
by the Secret Service agents during her cozy rendezvous with Bill Clinton. You don't stop her, you don't approach her, you just let her go in, a supervising agent allegedly said of the perky blonde powerhouse. According to the explosive 2014 book, The First Family Detail, Secret Service agents reveal the hidden lives of presidents.
And all they said about, Joe Biden is they had to watch him skinny dip.
Clean his diaper at the Vatican.
Clean his diaper at the Vatican.
I think when he would do that the Secret Service would, Cobra.
I thought that was for when he was sniffing small children's heads.
I think, no, I heard that was the skinny dipping cue.
8335. Hey, Dan, are you not married? Is Amy not blonde? Yeah, but that does, I don't understand I don't get that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with.
Hillary is also blonde, but the point being that it was a not your wife blonde.
No. And Amy's good looking. Hillary ain't.
Hillary.
8064. Hillary Clinton is Satan in the flesh.
Woo. 2565. Hillary's not going to do anything about it because there's too many people to suicide.
There you go. Somehow the Energizer Bunny is still alive.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Is she really?
Look, the agents even said you don't stop her, you don't approach her.
9194. All I want for Christmas is Dan to not have a song choice. Wow. Whatever.
Oh yeah, Primary Colors. Remember the movie Primary Colors?
Yes.
That was awesome. That was John Travolta.
Yeah, but I don't know. I never saw the movie Primary Colors.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, you need to. Yeah, you need to go.
What's it about?
Watch that. It's
What's it
about Bill
about?
Clinton.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did not paint him in a very nice picture at all.
Have you ever seen? Is the movie Ides of March with George Clooney? Look up. It's the Ides of something.
Okay. Well,
And it's a George Clooney movie. George Clooney and
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. And is it the Ides of March? One of the absolute best political movies ever. It's one of my favorites, actually. I like political movies, actually. Political intrigue and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Is it the Ides of March? Help me, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm having an old man
No,
moment.
you're right.
Okay, the Ides of March.
okay.
That would be my official pick to click. Let's see here.
I thought that was just Shakespeare.
No. How about all the people that have been killed around the Clintons? I mean, there's a whole list out there on the internet. I don't care enough to, fact check every single one. But there's a lot of stuff around the Clintons.
And some mathematician did like the statistical probability of these certain deaths all occurring around the family, and it's extremely statistically unlikely to have been all accidental.
2323 says this, and maybe this is true. Why are they still married? ? Well, that's an easy one. So they can't testify
Yes.
against each other.
Yes. Yes.
8438. Speaking of bombs, that wasn't funny. Must be talking about one of your jokes. Because all mine are funny. Let's
this
see
is
here.
funny. 6707. Hillary Clinton is a KFC order. 2 fat thighs and a left wing.
That's good.
Oh, thank you, 6707.
And enough gravy to give your chef a heart attack.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's see here. Final thought on that movie. Kenny says, I think Kathy Bates plays his campaign manager. She's awesome in everything that she does.
Except Matlock.
You're out of your mind. Matlock's a great show. What is wrong with you? You're a communist.
The original Matlock is a great show. Kathy Bates' Matlock is not a great show.
You're wrong on that. That's a great. Amy and I have been binging that.
Really?
That's a great show.
Wow.
Matlock, the new Matlock with Kathy Bates. It's really good.
Old Matlock.
We're through the first year and we're getting through the second season now. It's really good. We don't have time to watch TV much anymore, but yeah, it's really good. Kathy Bates is good in everything she does. I like Kathy Bates.